Hello and welcome to this Exhibitor talk live at CAT Secure Connections. We're here with the company Wacom, so hello to all of you three. And we're here to talk about POS Digitisation, a concrete e-signature business case with BNP Paribas PF and Saintoin. So Thaomas Kaeb is with us today. Hello, Thaomas.
Yeah, hello, Mark.
With the mic.
Hello, Mark. Will be better.
And you're Senior Manager Sales at Wacom Business Solutions.
Exactly.
Welcome. We also have Maxime Saintoin, Electronic Signature Project Manager at BNP Paribas Personal Finance-Cetelem.
Hello.
And Etienne Plouvier. Hello and welcome.
Hello, Mark.
You're Digitization Product Manager at Worldline.
That's right.
So, tell us a little bit about, maybe Thaomas, you may start. Tell us about this concrete e-signature business case.
Yes, hello. Thank you, Mark. And thank you as well also because today we are able to present a real concrete business case with Maxime. Actually, maybe as an introduction, it's good to tell you that Wacom is specialized in a pen technology.
Right.
So pen technology is especially used by artists. And when I say that, I would like to show, if possible, on one slide. So
course, yeah.
Let me go directly to this slide here. So you see here a signature. So when you imagine an artist, an artwork, the artist at the end will sign his artwork. And this is exactly the topic of today. We want to have on an artwork, on a document, on a digital document, still this trace of the person that signed, and this is the trace of the paternity, the authenticity of the person.
Okay.
So this will be about this topic of signature. So the best will be, of course, to explain this now in a concrete case with Maxime. So I leave you the opportunity to present this.
So I work at BNP Paribas Personal Finance. Just to talk about the company, it's about 20,000 employees all around the world.
Right.
We have 27 million customers. It's 4,027 millions of net banking incomes in 2015. We represent about 10% of BNP Paribas Group net banking incomes. And we have consolidated outstanding loans of 55.6 billion euros in 2015, exactly.
Wow.
We are present in about 30 countries with 9 brands. Saintoin in many European countries, Fin Domestic in Italy, Cofinoga, which was a part of Laser, Crédit Moderne in some place of France, outside of France. And also BNP Paribas, which is called inside BNP Paribas. We sell loans in some filials.
Very good.
Yes. Sorry. So our ambition with the project of digital signatures was to propose innovative process to subscribe to consumer credit at point of sales, especially, and to have a full paperless subscription, and to be able to propose a process which is you can do the same as with paper. So we asked for the scanned documentation, and we use advanced electronic signature using a certificate generated by Worldline, a third party. And they proposed us long-term archiving, also proposed by Worldline, and we use a Wacom signature to seal the document. What we can say is that it's really a solution designed for quick selling. It has been deployed in 650 point of sales, in specific point of sales like IKEA, But or Conforama in France. It's about 1,300 Wacom deployed, the tablet deployed. And we have a really good, a lot of satisfied clients It represents about 50% of our signature, actually, by the time. And we have a lot of benefits. It's faster and easier for the clients. It's really easier also for the vendors, for the people who sell the credits. We have less errors, and the contract completeness is really better with that. And of course, cost reduction, because we don't need to keep paper, to archive paper, and then destroy paper after long term. So it's a lot of benefits for us, and also for our clients, because they don't need to keep the paper on their own. And it also allowed us to give the loans faster and easier. And the last thing, and really important now, is it's really a must-have for our partnerships. And if we want to continue with our partnership, we cannot stop that. It's in movement.
So this is the right evolution for you right now.
It's the right evolution. It's really a must-have evolution.
Okay.
Okay, so now I will try to explain maybe the process for going from paper to digital. And first of all, what you have to keep in mind, when you want to sign a contract between both parties, the first thing to do is to identify the two parties. So in a point of sales, it's rather simple, because you will be in face-to-face with the operator and the consumer. So the operator could control your ID card, for instance. What we can offer to a company like BNP Paribas, it's some tools for controlling the ID card, for instance. You know, we have some tools that will scan the ID card, will control the MRZ at the end, and be sure that the ID card is a true ID card and corresponding to your identity. This is the first thing to do. Then, afterwards, we will provide the consumer with the possibility to see the contract. So for doing that, we can use a tablet of Wacom, for instance. There is this little tablet where you can only capture the signature, but they can also propose bigger tablet where the consumer can, on his own, read carefully, quietly, all the pages of the contract. Once the consumer has read all of the pages, he can decide to consent to the contract, and then he will apply his unwritten signature on the tablet. And this is very important, because for the adoption rate, like that, for the consumer, there is practically no change compared from paper to digital. I always sign. It's a digital signature on a tablet, but it's like before. Something to know, it's to have something with a legal value, a very high level of legal value. According to the new regulation, the European regulation, the unwritten signature is not always enough, depending the kind of contract. And in that case, we provide with the possibility to create what we call, in the legal point of view, the digital signature. So we create a digital certificate, and we can do that because we have done the identification step before. And then we create this digital certificate, and we apply a cryptographic signature that will guarantee the authenticity of the document and also the integrity for long-term preservation, so that you cannot change any character without having a detection of that. So you are sure that the document is integer. And then all the chains, we will capture all the traces to create a digital proof that could help the judge to take the decision in case of dispute. More or less, this is the process.
Okay.
Okay.
And what about the Wacom signature solution?
Yeah, thank you, Mark. Yeah, after the presentation, I would say, and maybe Etienne will continue after to explain more Worldline solutions. But Wacom, in short terms, we have some facts to explain you. Also, if the company is already 30 years old, it's quite new that Wacom started this topic of signature. So it's really in 2007 that all started with a specific signature tablet that Wacom developed for a bank. already a bank. That was the Sparkasse in Germany, and the product was called SU500. After that, we have been able to find really quickly successes in France, like the notaries in France, but also Orange in France. And we continued, I would say, our evolution to diffuse this kind of solution until we had some requests to have bigger display, as Etienne explained, to have the opportunity for a customer to read the full document on his own and to sign directly on it. So that's the interactive signature display that we launched in 2013. This solution has been, by the way, applied at Caisse d'Épargne in France, so for a national project. So it's a big success, I would say, that has been awarded this year at a bank event. So just, yeah, then some figures. We are talking already about some important volumes that are deployed. Not just the volume, it's also the volume of number of signatures that are captured every day in Europe, which is indeed a very important figure. 3 million signatures are captured every day in Europe already with this kind of solution. So this is actually really expanding. We have some countries more, I would say, advanced and more interested in this kind of solution. But at the end, we are still talking about the same idea of capturing a signature from a person. Within one slide, I will just show you what are the hardware, because Wacom actually is a hardware company. So we produce, we design this kind of signature tablets. Thanks also to our customer, we understand what is needed for them. So this is why we have especially the two products, SCU 430 and 530. These are the small signature tablets that you can see here. It's very compact, it's a secure device, so you have encryption connected to a PC, and it will display the, I would say, basic information about the document, who is signing, what he is signing, some checkbox eventually, and of course to capture the signature. Then we have the DTU range, as I explained. It's a bigger display where you can show the full document and sign on it. And on the top and above you have, I would say, yeah, the mobile solution, because today mobile solution is becoming extremely important, I would say, in terms of diffusion. So Wacom, in terms of hardware manufacturer, has developed some specific pen technology for mobile tablets. So we have specific stylus that can work on iPads, can work on any Android tablets. And we have also launched our own mobile tablets, the Companion 2, which is, I would say, a very premium mobile tablet. So that's in short the product portfolio.
Okay, maybe one slide to explain Worldline a little bit.
Of course.
For you. It's an ID card of Worldline. So just to let you know that Worldline is one of the leaders of e-payment services in Europe, with more than 7,000 people and 1 billion, more than 1 billion of turnover. And maybe you have read a few days ago, we have agreed with Equens to join our forces together to create an Equens Worldline company. And so we will get more than 1,300 people more in our employee staff, and about more than 300 million euro revenue more. So we are going bigger and bigger again. So this is for the picture of Worldline. I won't enter in detail. And this is our skills in digitization. So something very important to understand for digitization is that it's something that must be secure, but also easy to use for consumer. That's very important. So you must balance between the risk, the security, and the user acceptance. And this is our core business. And we can process and digitalize, we can support our company, our client, to digital transformation. And as you can see, we deliver a lot of huge number of digital documents with a lot of things in legal archiving, in e-signature, or invoices, or even mailboxes, so very huge number of transactions. Okay? And at last but not the least, if you want to you can skip the set. Oh, sorry. If you want to win the trust, you have to provide certified solution. So for different topics like the authentication with the digital certificate, we have made the investment to be certified HC 102 or 42. We have been registered in the Adobe profile also, so that it's very important for the user acceptance, because once you have a document signed by Worldline, if you open it using Acrobat Reader, automatically you will see a green tick, the signature is valid. And so it's very friendly for the user. We have also certification for the digital signature, for the timestamp, and also things for legal archiving or ESEF for individuals. But you can retrieve all that information in our booth or in our booth of our partners, Wacom, later. Okay.
Well,
thanks.
Thank you very much. So the e-signature, a must-have revolution coming towards us. As a user, is it really the best way to capture my signature through a tablet? You are developing other means also, or this is really what we are expecting in the near future?
It's a very large question, of course.
It is.
From my point of view, of course, as a pen manufacturer, I would say, digital pen manufacturer, we believe indeed that this pen is still a very great tool to make this transition from paper to digital very easy for people. So certainly Maxime can confirm this, but the customer like to go digital with something that seems to be very trustful.
Right.
So there are a couple of other solutions on the market, of course. It could be more biometrics solution. Beside the legal aspects, I think here we still are in the very easy way to go digital with a tool that everyone understands.
Yes.
Maybe you want to add something?
Yes, just to add that with the handwritten signature, the clients feel really to sign something. And just the fact to just tap on a button or something like that is less powerful than the handwritten signature.
Right.
The feeling.
Yeah, maybe to add a point, I fully agree with that in point of sales, the fact to sign a document and to keep the same way of signing than before with the paper by putting your handwritten signature, I think it's a key point to get the full adoption by the consumer. Nevertheless, afterwards, we have to think about mobility, about people who will be at home and want to subscribe during the night to a subscription, whatever, energy, telco, loan or insurance. So in that case, they won't have this possibility to sign using this kind of tablet at home. And so we are also providing solution using smartphone, using one-time password through SMS, and that could be also a complementary solution for mobility of a remote process. That will be also available according to the new regulation that will happen next year, 1st of July.
And we are talking about POS application. Are there other fields that will generally pick up the pace of this electronic signature?
Yeah, actually, within all the reference we have, we are already in several different kind of segment of markets. Of course, the financial service is extremely interested in this kind of solution. You are maybe the first one to really jump into this. We believe that other markets like public sector, healthcare, hospitality may be also interested. Actually, there are several points, documents, paper documents are still on paper today in any business. So I think the BNP here, Cetelem, BNP PF Cetelem is showing the way to other business, how they could make the same, I would say, experience of going paperless.
Actually, we have already developed with Worldline a mobility solution and internet solution, sorry.
Okay. Well, that's excellent. Thank you very much for the three of you for being with us today. And I will see you later for another Exhibitor talk.